Welcome back to the Michael Pierce Athletic Complex on the campus of East Poinsett County High School in Lepanto. We are set to bring you the second game here in the consolation round of the 2A2 district tournament. This is the boys' third place game between Buffalo Island Central, the 4 seed out of the east, and Sloan-Hendrix, the 2 seed out of the west. Randy Myers courtside along with Marcus Carlton. Stage is set for what should be a good game here, Marcus.
Yeah, I think we've got two teams that are fairly evenly matched here, and looking forward to this matchup to see which one can respond the best after both these teams coming off hard losses to get to this point in the consolation bracket.
Sloan-Hendrix comes into this game at 12-22 overall after going 4-6 in conference play during the regular season. BIC is at 500 overall. The Mustangs are 12-12 after a 2-5 finish in conference play. BIC, of course, coached by hometown boy made good, Brandon Ballard, a former state champion himself at BIC from back in the 2005 season. Sloan-Hendrix is coached by Riley Jenkins.
Randy, your starting lineups for Sloan-Hendrix, you've got Jordan Dale and Logan Dale in the backcourt, and then Hunter Stallings, Jacob Smith, and Brantley Golson in the front court. I look for Jacob Smith to have a pretty big game tonight. He was the one player that didn't seem to be intimidated at all by Mark Tree last night, so I'd look for him to have a big game.
He had 17 points last night for Sloan-Hendrix in that 71-43 loss to Mark Tree. This is a Sloan-Hendrix team that punched their tickets to the regional by defeating Marmaduke in the opening round of the tournament back on Tuesday, 62-44. Starters for BIC being introduced as we speak. Our projected starters for BIC are Chase Carmichael, a 6'1 senior, wears number 4. Tate Schooley, a 6-foot sophomore, wearing number 10. Cannon Walling, a 5'9 senior, wears number 12. Blaine Wieldy, a 6'2 junior, plays both guard and forward. He wears number 21. And Andrew McFarland will round out the starters for BIC. He's a 6'1 senior who wears number 23.
Yeah, it looks like we had a couple of last-minute lineup changes maybe for Buffalo Island. It looks like Drake Mitchell snuck into the starting lineups here.
He's a 5'10 sophomore.
And I'm trying to see who he's in place of. But there's such team depth here, I guess is the way to put it, for Buffalo Island. It's kind of hard to tell when they all get together right there.
They have no shortage of players, I promise you that.
No, they have quite the bench.
About 23, I think, on their roster.
Don't have to worry about anybody getting lonely over on the bench.
No. Officials for this game will be Troy Cox, Anthony Renshaw, and Johnny Estes. Anthony Renshaw steps into center circle, and Sloan-Hendrix wins the opening tap. Coming up with the basketball is Jordan Dale, the 5'8 junior guard, across the timeline, draws a double team, slips it over with a high pass. It'll go through the hands of Brantley Golson and out of bounds. And the first turnover gives it to BIC.
Looks like looks like Mitchell replaces Tate Schooley from our projected lineup.
BIC with a basketball. Get it out high now on the right wing to McFarland. At the top of the key to Walling. Dribbles to the elbow, fires and misses off the back iron. Sloan-Hendrix with a defensive board taken by Hunter Stallings. And a loose ball at midcourt, stolen by BIC. Get it on the right wing to Walling. Fires from the right elbow, misses off the back iron. Ball will go out of bounds and stay with Buffalo Island with 7:15 to play. No scores of yet here in the opening seconds of this one. Drake Mitchell to inbound for the Mustangs. Gets it out high to McFarland near center circle. Guarded there in man-to-man defense.
This may be a good matchup here between McFarland and Jacob Smith. Both have similar size, and we'll see what happens here.
Wieldy with it for BIC. Gets it on the right wing to Walling. Lob underneath. Head fake, baseline jump shot, no. Long rebound will go out of bounds. and stay with Buffalo Island.
Noah Teeter had that shot there.
Teeter came off the bench on Monday night and was a big spark of energy for BIC, and there he scores off the glass on the inbound. Sloan-Hendrix with a three off the right side. It's a miss. They get the offensive rebound. Nothing doing there. Out to the top of the key now on the right side.
Steps.
So a walk called against Sloan-Hendrix.
So it looks like Carmichael didn't make the start tonight either. Schooley and Carmichael had been in the projected starting lineups, but neither one of them are in the first five tonight.
Here's Wieldy with it. Out high. Right side to McFarland. There with him step for step is Jacob Smith. Baseline jump shot on the way from McFarland. Rims out. Rebound to Sloan-Hendrix. And now a tie up. Forcing the jump ball. And the possession arrow.
It's back to Buffalo Island.
Keeps it with BIC. Mitchell to inbound. Left side of the baseline. Finds McFarland in traffic. Skip pass out to Wieldy. Stolen. Back the other way is Jordan Dale. Shoots and misses from point blank range. Mitchell the rebound for Buffalo Island. Here come the Mustangs. Walling has it high on the wing. Looking inside. Gets it low to Teeter. Teeter, head fake, shot, bucket, foul. Nicely done for Noah Teeter. Might have got away with a bit of a push off there early. Let's see.
I believe he did.
Right there.
Yep. I believe he extended his forearm, and then they got Logan Dale on the follow-up there. Free throw is up and in by Teeter. Makes it a 5-0 lead for Buffalo Island.
Teeter has all 5 of the Mustangs' points. Sloan-Hendrix with the basketball across the timeline. Down low and stolen away by McFarland. Ahead to Mitchell, layup, yes. 7-0 start for BIC, prompting Sloan-Hendrix to take a timeout.
Yeah, just one of those timeouts where you just got to calm down and kind of stop the bleeding a little bit before Buffalo Island runs completely away with this. 30-second timeout, so we can keep it here. But quite the hot start for Buffalo Island. It's good to see that after coming off a tough loss like they did. You know, if you're a fan of Buffalo Island, it's good to see them come out with this much fire early on.
Losing to EPC last night in the semifinals. You see a replay there of Teeter's first basket. Now the baseline shot where he really worked hard to get that one in traffic.
He definitely got by with a little push off there. He extended his arm, not completely, but enough to where he could have easily been called
just
for an
enough to get
foul.
a bit of an advantage.
Sure.
And not get caught.
Absolutely.
That's the tricky part.
Yeah. And if you know that fine line to walk, then you can score a lot of points that way.
The subtleties of working on that low block, man. Smith to inbound for Sloan-Hendrix.
Greyhounds really need to score on this possession here to get on the board.
Smith goes right side, spot up three off the right wing, won't fall. And the rebound to Wieldy for Buffalo Island. Leaves it with McFarland. He'll cross the timeline with it. Going right down the middle of the lane. Kick out to Mitchell, out high to Teeter. In the corner to Mitchell. And now to McFarland. Guarded there by Smith.
Teeter likes his matchup there defensively. He was calling for the lob before he moved out.
Still wanting the ball. He's begging for it.
Yeah.
Even though he's double teamed now.
Yeah, he was surrounded by Greyhounds, and he's still calling for the ball like he's wide open.
McFarland with it beyond the elbow. Shut off, needs help. Kicks it out for Wieldy. To McFarland. Trying to go inside, deflected. And Salem comes away, or rather Sloan-Hendrix comes away with it. Took too many steps in transition. The walk by Hunter Stallings. And the Greyhounds remain scoreless with 4 minutes left.
It's got to be frustrating for the Greyhounds. You're halfway through the first quarter here and no points on the board.
McFarland with the ball for BIC. At the elbow, skip pass left side. Walling for three, won't go. Wieldy tracks it down, gets McFarland with the ball. 3 ball, no. They get the rebound, put back by Teeter, won't drop. Fighting for the ball with bodies on the floor in the corner. Let's see who gets it. It'll go back to Sloan-Hendrix.
Quite a sequence there. Bodies were flying all over the place. You watch the body language of the Sloan-Hendrix players, you're starting to see a little bit of frustration creep in.
Greyhounds with the ball, a double team. Now they get it over to Jordan Dale. Stallings for 3, missed another one off the wing, and the rebound to Teeter for Buffalo Island. Teeter shut off on the baseline, out to Walling. McFarland with it to Walling. Splits the double team, got the bucket and the foul.
I think they're going to call it on the floor.
So wipe out the basket.
Going to get Logan Dale for the foul. And they are. They're calling it on the floor.
So they'll have to inbound from the baseline with Mitchell. Substitution for Sloan-Hendrix. Dylan Decker, a 5'10 senior guard, checks in. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Buffalo Island with 2:52 remaining in the opening quarter. Mustangs leading 7-0. Neither team scored in a while. Here's Wieldy with it out high. McFarland hands it for Walling. He'll float into the lane and put up a runner that gets the roll. First basket by Walling, and another loose ball and another steal for Buffalo Island. Walling beyond the left elbow, too strong, Wieldy the board. Going back, fade away from the baseline is good.
Nice shot.
Blaine Wieldy with his first basket, and it's an 11-0 start now for BIC. A little over 2 minutes remaining in the period. Sloan-Hendrix in dire need of something positive. Jumper from the corner by Dale, won't be it. Rebound BIC. McFarland out of traffic with the ball. Here come the Mustangs. McFarland works his way to the block, has it swatted away, and he got fouled.
Looks like they're going to get Golson for that foul. We got a substitution waiting to come in for Buffalo Island.
Meanwhile, McFarland at the line shooting 2 here for BIC, and the first free throw is good.
Looks like, let's see who that is. Kyle Thrasher into the game, replacing Drake Mitchell.
Thrasher, a 5'11 junior. McFarland's second free throw is also good.
And we got another timeout here by Sloan-Hendrix because they have yet to get on the board. We're 2 minutes left in the first, and we've got a football score, Randy, 13-0.
No doubt about that. Is this a 30-second?
This will be a full timeout.
So we'll step aside, back with more from Lepanto in a moment.
Murphy Dental Care is an avid supporter of high school athletics. Murphy Dental Care is also proud to be a sponsor for coverage of the 2A2 District Basketball Tournament on Tubetown. Everyone at Murphy Dental Care hopes to see great games filled with sportsmanship, competitiveness, and fun for all teams involved. Murphy Dental Care wishes the best of luck to the Sloan-Hendrix Greyhound teams during their games in the tournament. Murphy Dental Care is located at 1031 West 3rd Street in Bowdoin, Arkansas.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towel & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
Welcome back to Lepanto. Late in the first quarter. It's been all BIC thus far in this one, as the Mustangs are off to a 13-0 start against Sloan-Hendrix.
Yeah, you got to wonder if you're Sloan-Hendrix, kind of got to wonder what's going through the heads of their players right now. You know, they're coming off a very tough loss to Mark Tree last night where they were down by, you could have started turbo clock in the second quarter, and then to come out and be down 13-0 to start this one.
Smith fouled as he crosses the timeline. One of the Mustangs caught with a reach in.
I believe it's Blaine Wilde. It'll be his first team foul, I believe, as well for Buffalo Island.
We'll say hello to our buddy Ronnie Dye, who is the PA voice of Buffalo Island, who personally helped me out with some team information coming into this tournament regarding the Mustangs. Another foul.
Thrasher on that one. Just a couple quick team fouls here.
Sloan-Hendrix with the ball outside. No-look pass into the paint to Smith. He'll kick it back out on the wing. Shot went in, but I don't believe it's going to count.
Wow.
Lane violation, is that what they called?
Yes, 3 seconds in the lane. You finally get a shot to go down, and it's wiped out from a lane violation.
That's just got to further extend the frustrations for Sloan-Hendrix.
Yeah, that's going to leave a mark at this point.
13-0. BIC dominating thus far here in the first quarter. This is Walling going baseline and missing the layup. Rebound Wilde. He'll get it back out to McFarland for a reset. He'll fire from the elbow. Won't go. Long rebound and a foul. Goes against BIC.
Let's see who that one is. They're going to get Thrasher again. That's his second. He's picked up 2 quick ones, and he's going to come set by Coach Ballard for a little bit. He's replaced by Drake Mitchell back into the game.
Sloan-Hendrix with the ball. Dale across the timeline to Smith. And Smith will lose it off his foot, but it's retrieved. Now Thompson has it. Ball stolen after it was tipped by Wilde, and now carrying the ball violation is called as BIC got a little too big of a hurry on their way back up the floor that time.
Substitution into the game for the Greyhounds. Looks like Hunter Stallings is going to take a seat and be replaced by Bryson Vance.
They inbound in the backcourt for Jordan Dale. Underneath to Smith, and he scores off the glass to break the drought for Sloan-Hendrix. First points of the game for the Greyhounds with 37 seconds left.
Greyhounds provided some token pressure there for just a minute and then decided to back off. Of course, we are approaching the end of the first quarter, now down to 25 seconds left.
McFarland with it out high, directing traffic. Getting a little pressure now. And now Sloan-Hendrix, or rather BIC, takes the timeout and wants to talk a little strategy for these final 15 seconds.
So it looks like Coach Ballard's going to take a full timeout, so we'll step aside for a break as well. BIC leading 13-2 here with 15 seconds left in the first quarter.
Tickets to the 2018 Ag Bash are on sale now. Support local children and families by attending Ag for Autism's Ag Bash, a night of food, fun, silent auction, and even a special performance by Barrett Baber of NBC's The Voice. Ag for Autism is an allegiance of Northeast Arkansas agriculture-related businesses dedicated to helping children and families affected by autism. Ag Bash goes down Monday, March 12th at ASU Centennial Hall. Purchase tickets or become a sponsor at agforautism.org.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
Got 15.7 seconds left in this first quarter that has been dominated by BIC. In fact, Sloan-Hendrix just getting their first points of the quarter about a minute or so ago.
Yeah, Jacob Smith finally got a shot to fall right there in the post. He had several points in the paint last night.
BIC with the ball as we return to play. McFarland has it. Brings it across the timeline with 10 seconds left now. Being pressured by Decker. Now on the right side, McFarland shoots over a double team in traffic and can't get the drop. So 1 quarter in the books here in Lepanto in the battle for third place of the boys division of the tournament. We'll take a timeout. Back with the second period in just a moment.
It's time once again for the 2018 ESA St. Jude Radio Cablethon. Saturday, March 3rd from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. You can watch live on Ritter Communications Tubetown, Channel 21 in Arkansas and Channel 11 in Tennessee. Or take the Cablethon with you. Watch via Facebook Live on the Tubetown Facebook page or listen to the audio simulcast on Thunder Country 96.3. Don't miss the 2018 ESA St. Jude Radio Cablethon.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
We are back, set to start the second period. BIC leading 13-2 heading into the second frame in this battle for third place in the 2A2 District Tournament.
Reset your lineups here for you, Randy, to start the second quarter. It looks like BIC will come back with Cannon Walling, Blaine Wilde, Andrew McFarland, Drake Mitchell, and Noah Teeter. For Sloan-Hendrix, looks like you're going to have Bryson Vance, Jordan Dale, Jacob Smith, Brantley Golson, and Hunter Stallings.
Vance misses underneath, gets his own rebound, and now Jacob Smith takes it to the rim and gets his second bucket of the game for Sloan-Hendrix. Steele at the other end.
Would you say made that?
That was Smith.
Smith, okay.
Skip pass across the right side. Now to Golson. Back on the right wing. Dribble drive, pull-up jumper is short. Whistle and foul on the rebound against Sloan-Hendrix.
Going to be Hunter Stallings on that, his first personal. Looks like the team's fourth foul. And now full court pressure by the Greyhounds.
McFarland with it for BIC. Works it ahead. Picked up at midcourt by Bryson Vance. Kicks it for Teeter, who misses from the high post. Sloan-Hendrix with a defensive board. Vance has it poked away and out of bounds from behind. It'll stay with the Greyhounds. BIC on defense. Sloan-Hendrix with the ball. Sellers from the corner. Got it. Stallings, rather. Hunter Stallings. His first basket. It's a made three.
He gets his first three-pointer to fall on his third attempt. That may be a confidence builder for him, Randy.
Makes it 13-7 and a much more respectable score now, and should give definitely some confidence to the Sloan-Hendrix team. McFarland has it between the circles, gives it up for Walling out high. Now to Wilde. To Teeter on the right wing. Lob underneath, catch and score for BIC by Teeter.
Turnover on Sloan-Hendrix. They called Jacob Smith. He and McFarland were battling for the ball, and they said Jacob Smith had control but was standing out of bounds.
Here's Teeter, baseline, jumper fadeaway off the glass, won't go. They get the rebound from Mitchell, kick out for McFarland. He'll dribble to the elbow, shoot and miss. Rebounded Sloan-Hendrix as Bryson Vance clears it out for Stallings. Ahead at the other end for Dale, layup good. Jordan Dale with that basket.
Dale snuck behind the defense there and was all alone for that one.
Uncontested bucket makes it 15-9 with a little over 5 minutes left until halftime. McFarland with it to the right of center circle. Now dribbles to the left of the circle. Finds Walling out high on the right wing. Bounce pass to Teeter, left side McFarland. Guarded there by Vance. Curls to the free throw line. Kick out for Wilde. Three on the way, too strong. Teeter had the rebound, but it got away from him. Here's Stallings with a layup at the other end that rolls out, but the rebound put back up and in by Jordan Dale, who was Johnny on the spot.
Right place, right time for Dale on that one.
Walling goes to Teeter, and Teeter takes an extra step on his way to the elbow Turnover BIC.
Starting to see the confidence build a little bit for Sloan-Hendrix. They've narrowed this lead to 4 and a couple of, I guess, snowbird layups, if you will, to kind of get them closing in.
After falling behind 13-0 to start the game.
See Chase Carmichael for the first time into the game for Buffalo Island.
Underneath for Dale, offensive foul. That was probably the easiest block charge call I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I mean, you couldn't get much more obvious with a push-off.
Yeah, that was pretty clear.
Carmichael with the basketball for BIC now. Flips it to Walling, who will cross the timeline with it. McFarland is out on the wing. Got the ball now. Directing traffic from there. Right side to Walling. Carmichael for 3 from straight away off the back iron. Vance the rebound for Sloan-Hendrix, and he may have been fouled.
Looks like they got McFarland on that. His first, team's 4th.
Vance with the ball. Gets it for Golson. Right wing. 3 on the way is short. Rebound Smith missed the putback. Gets his own rebound and goes back up a second time and draws the foul.
Looks like they got Drake Mitchell with the foul on that one, and we're going to have a substitution for Buffalo Island.
Mitchell's first foul, 15 foul. Smith makes the free throw. In for BIC comes Jesse Fry, a 6'2 sophomore. As we await the second free throw for Smith. He got them both.
2-point game, Randy.
Smith with 6. As Sloan-Hendrix has quietly snuck back into this thing. Carmichael with it for BIC. Wieldy, baseline jump shot, missing everything, and Golson comes away with it for the Greyhounds. An opportunity for them to tie or take their first lead if they can get the 3. Here's Thompson, 4-3 and the lead. Stallings with his second triple of the quarter, and Sloan-Hendrix has suddenly taken a 1-point lead after falling behind 13-0. Carmichael fouled on a reach-in by Vance.
Got to admire the grit of the Greyhounds to not just completely hang their heads and give up.
Would have been easy to do so, and you've seen a lot of lesser teams do that. Here's McFarland. Shoots over a double team. No good. They got the rebound as Wieldy kicks it out. Now it's going to be stolen by Vale. Dish to Thompson. Back inside. Loose ball. One pass too many.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can be too unselfish. There's an example.
Yeah, it looks like Stallings should have just went on up with that one. Substitution into the game for Buffalo Island. Logan Harrison replaces Blaine Wieldy.
Harrison, a 5'10 senior. Walling with it, gets it for Carmichael, and he'll bring it ahead unharassed. Kick for Carmichael. For Walling at the top of the key. Back to Carmichael with a head fake, dribbles to the elbow. Kicks for McFarland. Outside to Walling, back to Carmichael against man defense. McFarland from straight away. Thought about the 3. Now steps inside the line, fires and misses, and Smith the rebound and a foul on BIC. That on Fry.
Looks like Jesse Fry is going to pick up his first personal foul. And I've got 16 fouls, so either way, the next foul called, we're going to be shooting free throws for the last 2 minutes of the half.
Jordan Dale with it. Finds Stallings, back to Dale, out to Golson. Thought about the 3. Now back to Dale. He'll take a deep 3. Off the back iron. Rebound to Sloan-Hendrix. Golson at the top of the key. Dribbles down the right side of the lane and gets called for the charge.
Yeah, I believe he lowered his shoulder when he drove the lane here. We'll see if we can see that on the replay. Good fake. Drives. Defense had position, so that's
definitely led with that shoulder.
Yeah, that's a good call. Second foul on Golson.
Carmichael working it ahead for Buffalo Island. They're down 16-15. 1:48 left. Carmichael with an no-look pass into the paint, gets deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with BIC. McFarland to trigger in front of the bench. Here's a steal by Dale. He'll run to the other end and miss the layup. Got his rebound, however, goes back up, and this time is fouled by Walling.
Good effort here by Dale. He misses the layup, realizes it, comes back, gets his rebound, goes up and draws the foul.
So he's at the line shooting 2 now. Got the first one.
Substitution, looks like Teeter's coming back in to replace Harrison.
Dale short on the second free throw, 5 for the rebound, and Fry muscles it away for BIC. Leaves it with McFarland, who comes ahead with the ball. Dribbles to the elbow, gives it up for Walling. He'll shoot from deep and knock it down for the triple. Walling with 5. BIC back on top, 18-17.
It's like Buffalo Island extending their zone defense out a little bit.
Golson with a deep 3, no. Battle for the board, Smith ends up with it, got the bucket and the foul.
Got Teeter for that foul.
His first.
Nice putback there by Smith. He's an aggressive player. I like to watch him play.
Makes the free throw. He has 9 points, 7 of them in this period. McFarland with the ball ahead for BIC. Mustangs up by 2 now, 20-18, or rather Greyhounds up by 2. McFarland with a dribble drive down low. Gets fouled on his way to the rim.
I believe they're going to get Stallings. That'll be his second. Good drive here. Faked it, taking the screen, and drove anyway. Stallings got him on the arm. He'll go to the line for 2.
First free throw good.
A couple of substitutions into the game for Buffalo Island. Make that 3 substitutions. Tate Schooley, Wilde, and I believe Drake Mitchell are all back in.
McFarland's second free throw won't go. Smith muscles down the rebound for Sloan-Hendrix. Gets it out for Golson. He'll bring it ahead for Vance across the timeline. Back to Golson. Back out high to Golson between the circles. To Vance. Bounce pass into the paint, an easy steal for Noah Teeter. Telegraphed that pass, and all Teeter had to do was stick out his left hand. McFarland with it to the right of the circle.
Looks like the Mustangs may hold for 1 here, Randy.
13 seconds remain until halftime. Now 8. Wheelie comes out high with the ball. Gets it for McFarland with 3, with 2. Going baseline off the glass. The layup's good at the horn for McFarland as they ran their offense to perfection and got the easy bucket at the horn.
Nice play there by McFarland to use every last second of the clock on the penetration. And Buffalo Island goes into the halftime locker room with a 1-point lead.
21-20, our score at the break. We'll step aside, back with some first half numbers when we return momentarily.
Life doesn't always go as planned. So when a power surge affects your TV, or a breakfast mishap takes out your laptop, Guardware multi-device protection gives you peace of mind, knowing your devices will be repaired or replaced with just one call, and without breaking the bank. Protection you can trust. Guardware from Ritter. Enroll today to keep what matters most protected tomorrow.
No matter what kind of business you own or operate, you need to keep it connected. Ritter Communications delivers the fastest business internet speeds available at a price that won't slow you down. Ritter offers reliable 24-hour service with network monitoring, along with the scalable options your business needs to grow. And we do it all on our own fiber optic network. The choice is yours, and so is the savings. Connect to something better. Call or visit RitterBusiness.com today.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm home alone. Someone is trying to get in the back door.
Find a safe place like in a closet or under a bed, okay?
Okay.
Be very quiet and don't worry. Your home phone gave me your location.
Hurry.
Help is on the way.
Only a dedicated home phone can quickly pinpoint your address for emergency personnel. Cell phones can't. Keep your loved ones safe for less than 60 cents a day with a home phone from Ritter. Call today or go to RitterCommunications.com.
Introducing Ritter Home Security. Ritter takes care of protecting what's most important to you, from threats like unwelcome visitors and fire, to making your life easier by putting the control of your home at your fingertips. Use the free app to shut the garage, lock the door, turn off lights, arm the system, and more. You can even turn back the thermostat to help save money on your energy bill. Plus, get a snapshot when your kids get home. It's smart, beautiful, convenient, and ready for your busy life. Ritter Home Security.
Until you've seen how fast it really is, some people's reaction to Ritter's 100 megabit internet might be like, 100 mega, huh? Here's how we describe it. Mega beautiful, mega fast, mega blast, mega party, mega Ritter. There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 100 meg internet speeds. In a word, that means mega fun. If you're not getting your high-speed internet from Ritter, you should. Call 888-336-4466 today. Only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
For your smartphones, tablets, phablets. For the browsers you carry in your trousers. Wowzers! For your big screens and small screens, short screens and tall screens, get speed that screams. From the top of your desk to the palm of your hand, it's the fastest internet speed in the land.
There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 100 meg internet speeds. If you're not getting your internet from Ritter, you should. Call 888-336-4466 today. Ritter Communications. Right by you.
High-speed internet for every grown-up, grandparent, kid, teen, and in between. Ritter's got it. Every JPEG, MPEG, and GIF for the working mom or the working stiff, loaded in a GIF. Whether you're a blogger, gamer, or pixel tamer, don't be a slow-speed blamer. Don't waste your time waiting to load that page. Get Ritter high-speed internet. It's all the rage.
There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 100 meg internet speeds. Only from Ritter Communications. Right by you.
Technology was supposed to make our lives easier. No one told us about the plethora of glitches, viruses, hackers, hundreds of passwords to remember, and getting all our tech to sync up. Introducing Tech Home. Technology made easy for you and your devices. Tech Home makes it easy to set up, protect, and enjoy your internet-connected devices anytime, anywhere. Security, password management, backup, and premium tech support. Get back in charge of your digital life now with Tech Home.
With so many great mega services available from Ritter Communications, it's hard to pick just one. Save a bundle with bundled services. Talk as much as you want, when you want, with unlimited long distance. Get the speed you need with up to 15, 30, 50, and even 100 megabits per second internet. Enjoy online bill pay and protect all your online data and devices with Tech Home and Guardware. With so many choices, options, and savings from Ritter, all you can say is, wow! Mega services, mega savings. That's Mega Ritter.
You work here, you play here, you live here, and yet most of what you watch on television is about somewhere other than here. Until now, we proudly present Tubetown, TV about you. Tubetown is a Ritter Communications exclusive network featuring local sports, community events, unique and original programming from our community. Tubetown takes what's best about television, what's best about the community, and brings them together. Tubetown, only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
Satellite TV providers force you to sign a long-term contract, then saddle you with second-rate service and price increases. Ritter delivers TV service with stunning HD channels, plus bundle savings on the area's fastest internet, and a better home phone service with no long-term contracts, backed by our local customer care team. No contracts, no nonsense, just great service. Don't get stuck with a dish. Visit RitterCommunications.com to learn more.
Introducing Ritter's new whole home DVR solution. Record up to 6 of your favorite programs at the same time and watch them in up to 5 different rooms throughout your home. Manage your recordings, set parental controls, and more from your smartphone or tablet with the free Follow Me TV app. But the best part is equipment starts at only $25 per month when added to an existing TV package. Ritter Communications, right by you.
Athletic Complex, East Poinsett County High School. Game 2, 21-20 lead for the Buffalo Island Central Mustangs. Take a quick look at some halftime stats here. Quite the turnaround in the second quarter for the Greyhounds of Sloan-Hendrix. They end up shooting 39% for the half after only scoring, I believe, 2 points in the first quarter. 31% from the field for Buffalo Island, 4 out of 5 from the free throw line for each team. Fouls are even at 8. And rebounds are pretty close as well at 10 and 6, but I go back to the turnaround by Sloan-Hendrix. The difference between the first quarter and the second quarter looked like two completely different teams.
No doubt. I mean, you mentioned the fact that Sloan-Hendrix had only 2 points in the first quarter. They fell behind 13-0 to start the game. They were down 13-2 at the end of the first quarter, and then bounced back to the second quarter and outscored BIC. If I did my math correctly, 18-8, Marcus.
That's quite a turnaround from being outscored 13-2 to outscoring your opponent 18-8 and cutting the lead down to a 1-point deficit at halftime. And it was actually, they had the lead up until the very last second when a nice offensive set by Buffalo Island gave them the lead right as the buzzer it went off.
Jacob Smith, the junior forward, the leading scorer for Sloan-Hendrix in that first half with 9 points, and the leading scorer for BIC in the first half was Noah Teeter, who ended up with 7.
Crowd starting to file in as we approach time for the championship games here, Randy. We've got a couple good matchups coming up after this one. First up will be the ladies championship game between the Sloan-Hendrix Lady Greyhounds and the Marmaduke Lady Greyhounds. I made the comment earlier this week, no need to go over to West Memphis to the dog track because we've got all the Greyhounds here.
Yeah, and a good representation here, obviously, from Imboden with both of their teams playing tonight, with the boys playing in this consolation game, and then their girls team playing next against Marmaduke in the championship game. And then, of course, our final game of the night, another neighborhood brawl between Mark Tree and EPC in a series that Mark Tree, which is unbeaten, has dominated thus far this season.
Yeah, they've met several times this year, a couple times regular season, and I believe once in the NEA. Was it the finals, I believe?
It was, and it was not a close game.
No, they Mark Tree pretty much imposed their will in that matchup, and they lead the season series 3-0. But, you know, the crazy thing about some of these rivalry games, and especially when you get into the postseason, anything can happen in a rivalry game, and it certainly has over the years in this series, but you got to figure that Mark Tree comes into the game tonight as a heavy favorite.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. I mean, that's just it's just hard to find any chinks in their armor. I mean, if they have one, maybe they don't have a lot of size in the post. That might catch up to them, you know, maybe down the road in the state tournament. But they play so well. They are such a well-coached team, fun to watch, and just so long and athletic, quick. They've got all the tools.
Yeah, whatever they don't have in height, they make up for in athleticism and quickness.
Rangy.
Very rangy. They set up in a 2-3 zone last night, and a couple of the guys for them that have wingspans well beyond their height, they would put them on the front, and it was almost impossible for Sloan-Hendrix to even make it to within shooting range, Randy. They shot 70%, I believe, in the first half last night, and they were down, I believe, 31 points at half.
Well, the Indians may well be on their way to a second state championship under Coach Barbara Wilburn.
I think they will go into, if they make it to the state tournament, you know, they'll go in as the favorite to win it all.
And the fact that they'll host the regional certainly doesn't hurt them.
That does not hurt anything at all. You get to sleep in your own bed, play on the floor that you know better than anybody else, so that'll certainly be a factor.
The floor that a lot of those kids learn the game on.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
BIC gets the ball to start the third quarter and second half. Wayne Wilde brings it across, picked up by Hunter Sellers, goes left side for McFarland in a 1-point game. McFarland gets it over for Wilde. Lob down low to Fry, and a push-off will be called down low on the block against Sloan-Hendrix on Jordan Dale.
Reset your lineup here for Buffalo Island quickly. Carmichael, Wilde, McFarland. I believe we've got Jesse Fry and
Fry with a turnaround basket there.
And Kenan Walling.
First points of the game for Fry. BIC back up by 3. From the corner pocket, in and out. And the rebound to Wilde for Buffalo Island. Out for McFarland. Lost control of that ball. I'm not sure exactly what he had in mind. Here's Walling, who comes up with a 3 as they got the rebound, and Walling with a big stick from outside.
And just like that, lead jumps back to 6.
Walling has 8.
Another steal, but stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
Just ran out of room to work with there in front of the Sloan-Hendrix bench. Golson will inbound for the Greyhounds.
Reset the lineup for the Greyhounds real quick. You got Jordan Dale, Logan Dale, Stallings, Jacob Smith, and Brantley Golson to start the third quarter here.
Dale with the basketball, jump pass in the corner. Out for Golson. He'll let go of a 3 that won't drop. Smith the rebound and fouled as he comes down with it.
Nice offensive rebound there for Smith. He gained the inside position, retained possession. I believe there was a foul called there. I didn't catch who the foul was on.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out, and I think they're going to discuss it. They're not sure themselves.
They're going to give it initially to Jesse Fry. But we've got a meeting of the minds among the officials here to make sure that that is the correct call. Conference is over, and it doesn't look like they're going to change it, so Sloan-Hendrix will inbound.
Golson will trigger. Out high to Dale. Smith might have got away with a walk there. Back outside, right wing Golson. Loose ball down low. It'll stay with Sloan-Hendrix.
Wilde had an opportunity to recover that. I'm not sure he realized that Carmichael was the one that had slapped it away.
Here's a steal by Carmichael, ahead to Walling, ahead of the pack, uncontested layup, good.
It looked like Golson tried to get cute and throw it off the back of one of the Buffalo Island defenders, and they moved on him at the last second.
Sloan-Hendrix back the other way, Dale in the corner. They've fallen behind by 8. Baseline jumper in heavy traffic. Smith ends up with it, and maybe that was a pass. I'm not sure, but
I think he would agree with you that that was a pass.
Probably so. Foul called.
Wilde, I believe.
His second. Put Smith at the line to shoot 2 for Sloan-Hendrix.
Smith is by far the most aggressive player on this Greyhound offense.
You know, he is, but he's kind of subtle in the way that he does a lot of things, especially
Very true.
I mean, he's, 6'2", probably 210 pounds, I would guess. Would you say, Marcus?
Yeah, I would say close. He's got a good build on him, but he plays a little sneaky. You would expect him to be a straightforward, almost like a bull in a china shop type, but instead he's kind of the sneaky offensive player, I guess.
Got both of those free throws. He's got 11 points. Gets it back to a 6-point game. McFarland with it high for BIC. Finds an opening down the left side of the lane, tries the no-look pass, but a foul is called.
You're going to get Logan Dale there. Randy, I've got that as being his third.
That's what I show as well.
Substitution into the game, and I believe we're right because he's going to go sit by his coach for a few minutes. Picking up that third foul a couple minutes into the third. He may sit for a while.
Bryson Vance, his replacement. Carmichael inbounding for Fry. Out to Wieldy. Give it up for McFarland there. He backs it all the way out beyond the Indian head here on the EPC court. Now goes top of the key into the right side for Walling. Walling curls to the elbow. Kicks for Carmichael. Back to Walling. Guarded by Golson and the man. Back out high to Wieldy for a reset with 5:23 left in the period. Pull-up jumper from there for Wieldy is good.
Good move for just the mid-range jumper. Nice, smooth shot.
That can be a very effective tool, that mid-range jump shot.
Absolutely. You
Kind
don't
of a
see
lost
it
art.
used. Yeah, that's exactly where I was headed with that. Seems like most players want to either go to the post or go for the three-pointer. The mid-range can be a deadly weapon if used correctly.
Sloan-Hendrix turns it back over to BIC with 5:07 left in the period. Walling ends up with it after Golson flashed for the steal. To McFarland. McFarland again, backs up. Guarded by Smith. 8-point Buffalo Island lead. McFarland to the elbow. Kicks to Fry, who spins into the lane and scores in traffic. Nice move by Fry.
Very nice move. Good spin move. Found his bearings right as he got in front of the basket and dropped it in.
Looked a little awkward in doing so, but you can't argue with the end result. And there's Fry trying to get a steal, knocks it away, a loose ball, will belong to BIC.
Substitution into the game now for Sloan-Hendrix. Looks like Dylan Decker in to replace Bryson Vance.
Decker, a 5'10" senior guard. Here's McFarland to the top of the key, goes to the baseline, now backs it out on the wing for Carmichael. Kick out for Wilde, 3 ball, in and out. Rebound tapped, and Golson controls for Sloan-Hendrix. Ahead to Dale. Back out to Golson, thought about the 3. Kicks in the corner for Stallings. He'll miss from there, but Dale gets the rebound, and they get a reset. Skip pass to Dale, to Golson out high. Over to Stallings. Golson from straight away, got it.
We got a quick timeout here by Sloan-Hendrix.
That was the first basket of the game for Golson, coming at the 3:35 mark of the third period.
We're going to have a 30-second timeout here called by Sloan-Hendrix. You got to wonder, Randy, if they're going to reset and maybe try to extend some pressure on defense, because the lead had grown back to 10 right before that three-pointer. It seems to me like this will be a prime opportunity to extend your defense up, maybe try to force a quick turnover.
Here's Golson. A look at his 3 from out high. That were his first points of the game. 3:35 left in the period. It's a 7-point advantage for Buffalo Island. Win or lose, both of these teams will live to play next week in the regional tournament at Mark Tree.
The substitution during that timeout, Randy, I believe Noah Teeter's back in replacing Jesse Fry for Buffalo Island.
McFarland inbound against pressure for Sloan-Hendrix. Finds Wieldy, gets it back to McFarland, and now he'll bring it ahead, working against Smith. Double teamed as he hits midcourt, finds Walling high on the wing, back to McFarland. This is Walling. Curls to the elbow, backs it out, gives it up for Wieldy out high.
Randy, on this weave offense that Buffalo Island seems to be running, they ran this successfully earlier and got a backdoor cut, easy layup, kind of snuck behind the defense. We'll see if they do that here.
It's one of those deals where they can kind of lull a defense to sleep a little bit, and then, like you said, suddenly that back door opens up and you get an easy basket sometimes. Wieldy with it, being chased. And they get a timeout. So with 2:43 left, BIC gets the timeout. And we'll hold it here as it's a short one.
30-second timeout by Coach Ballard. You know, Coach Ballard made that call from the bench. I believe he felt like he was on the verge of a turnover here, and it was almost a bailout call to basically come back and reset his offense with a new play.
Might very well have been, because Sloan-Hendrix was certainly amping up the pressure there. They had the double team on, and that timeout may have come at a very good time for them.
It'll be interesting to see what Coach Ballard draws up here coming out of the timeout. With the 7-point lead, you know, closing in on the 2.5-minute mark of the third quarter, you know, bucket here to put it back 9, maybe 10. It could be one of those backbreakers, if you will, for Sloan-Hendrix after battling, getting close in the first half, and then this lead has grown back. So we'll see what happens here.
Wieldy will inbound from the end of the Mustang bench. Gets it into the backcourt for McFarland. Met by Smith as he crosses at midcourt. He dribbles to the right wing. To Carmichael out high. Carmichael with a fadeaway in traffic, won't drop. They've got the rebound for Sloan-Hendrix as Decker cleared the glass. This is Dale at midcourt drawing a double team. Now finds an open pass to the basket and scores the layup.
Good recovery there by Dale. It looked like he might have been in trouble here at half court, but split the defenders and took it to the hole.
How quickly things can change sometimes.
No doubt.
Walling for a three off the left side. No. Whistle and foul. He may get to shoot three.
Yeah, they're going to get Dylan Decker here. Quite a bit of body contact after the shot. You see here on the replay, he just didn't leave himself enough room to come down.
Tried to miss him, but unable to, and it sends Walling to the line to shoot three. First one is a make.
That's Walling's first free throw of the night.
Got the second one. Substitution for BIC as Drake Mitchell checks back in, replacing Carmichael. Awaiting the third free throw now for Cannon Walling. And he gets all three of them. So Walling with 13 points makes it 35-27 with 2 minutes left in the period.
Full-on man-to-man defense now by Buffalo Island, extending it out to almost half court.
Stallings, Dale to Stallings, and now to Smith. Smith fouled on his way into the lane.
Noah Teeter with that foul. I've got that. I've got him for 2, but the official score has him with 1.
I had him for 2 as well, for what it's worth. This is Golson with a bounce pass for Smith. Baseline turnaround jumper, good. Nice move there by Jacob Smith.
Good recovery by Smith. He lost the ball initially, was able to recover, and up with the basket.
Pretty shot. McFarland goes baseline after the hesitation, misses. Rebound to Sloan-Hendrix as Stallings clears it out for Golson. Down low to Smith, layup, bucket, nice foul.
You get, I believe, Blaine Wilde for, I have that as his third. Look here on the replay, nice play underneath by Smith to get the and one. Substitution into the game for Buffalo Island. Looks like Carmichael's back in replacing Drake Mitchell. So playing musical. Those two have been playing musical chairs last couple possessions.
Free throw by Smith is short. Battle for the rebound. It'll be tipped out. And Sloan-Hendrix lost it out of bounds. Good hustle there by Decker, but just couldn't quite rein the ball in. Carmichael will inbound for Buffalo Island. And this gym has just about filled up, Marcus.
Yeah, we're quickly approaching standing room only.
Walling across the timeline with it. Kick out for McFarland with a minute remaining in the period. BIC with the ball and a 4-point lead. Carmichael pressured by Smith. Finds McFarland. We hit the 43-second mark. Playing keep away on the perimeter at the moment. McFarland guarded by Decker. 30 seconds remaining in the period. Now a whistle and foul on Sloan-Hendrix.
Gonna get Decker there. I looked away briefly, didn't see a whole lot of contact there.
No, I didn't either. I'm kind of surprised to see a called as a foul. Wielding inbound, puts it in play in the backcourt for McFarland. He'll be pressured by Decker as he brings it ahead. Gets it over the timeline with 17 seconds left in the period. Finds Walling out high. Now to Carmichael, weaves to the top of the key. To Teeter, back to Carmichael. 7 seconds left. Out to McFarland with 4. McFarland drives to the high post, shoots from the free throw line, extended and misses. Rebound tipped up and in. Does it count? Yes. Who got that? Teeter?
I believe that was Teeter.
Teeter with a nice stick back on the rebound. Watching the replay here, this is strictly nothing but hustle.
Absolutely, and just a tap. He knows his clock's about to run out on him.
Nobody blocked him out.
Tapped it toward the goal and it fell in for him.
We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment.
Murphy Dental Care is an avid supporter of high school athletics. Murphy Dental Care is also proud to be a sponsor for coverage of the 2A2 District Basketball Tournament on Tubetown. Everyone at Murphy Dental Care hopes to see great games filled with sportsmanship, competitiveness, and fun for all teams involved. Murphy Dental Care wishes the best of luck to the Sloan-Hendrix Greyhound teams during their games in the tournament. Murphy Dental Care is located at 1031 West 3rd Street in Bowdoin, Arkansas.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
Good look at Coach Brandon Ballard there into the BIC huddle as we get set to begin the fourth quarter. Got a good one going here in this third place consolation game. The boys division of the 2A2 District Tournament. BIC with a 37-31 lead heading into the final frame after that hustle play by Noah Teeter on the tap in to end the third period.
That could be a big momentum builder for Buffalo Island here to start the fourth. They've done that right at half. They scored right at the buzzer, and then the same thing here at the third. If they could come down and score here and take this 6-point lead up to 8 or even 9, you know, that good things might be in store for the Mustangs.
They'll get the ball to start the fourth period. Meanwhile, there was a discussion at the scorer's table. Actually, that may have been what the discussion was about, because now they're going to give the ball to Sloan-Hendrix to start the final period.
Yeah, just ball in play gets us underway here in the fourth quarter in front of what has quickly become a full house here at EPC.
Here's Smith out high to Stallings, now to Golson, lob underneath. They misfire, and the miscommunication results in a turnover. Timing just off a little bit.
Just a little bit. I thought Stallings was going to be able to save it over to Decker, but it didn't
tried.
quite work that way.
McFarland crossing with it for BIC. Finds Carmichael. Out to Wieldy. Right side McFarland, face guarded by Decker. Back out to Wieldy at center circle. This is Walling with it. Logan Dale 2 feet away. Now finds Carmichael, who brings it back out high. Smith guarding him.
Sorry, Randy. I think the Mustangs have a mismatch to their advantage with McFarland being guarded by Decker.
Physically, it's definitely a mismatch. Here he takes him into the lane, kicks it out for Wieldy.
I think if he stays trying to post him up now, I think if he stays in the middle, that'll play to Buffalo Island's advantage.
Walling gets it for Teeter, but it's knocked away by Smith. However, he lost it out of bounds. Good hustle play, just ran out of room to work with down under the basket. So with 6:42 left, BIC will inbound, leading 37-31. McFarland catches, shoots off the glass, and scores.
Another nice mid-range jumper, and he even used the glass that time.
That is old school.
That's very old school.
Here's Dale for three. Short rebound to Walling for Buffalo Island. Leaves it with McFarland. He'll walk it ahead for the Mustang Ponies. Spins to the elbow and kicks for Carmichael.
You know, Randy, for the majority of this game, Smith has been matched up on McFarland, and now they've swapped off with Decker on him. If I'm McFarland, I'll take him down into the post because it looks physically, like we said earlier, that McFarland has the advantage.
Missed three from the corner for BIC, and Sloan-Hendrix with the rebound in transition. Fire a pass into Smith, and
probably
there's an offensive foul on Smith. Yep, and that was a pretty easy call as well.
Yeah, he lowered his shoulder and just bowled him over here. You can see it on the replay. Watch when he grabs the ball here. He's got that shoulder down.
Yeah.
Almost extended the forearm a little bit as well.
I've seen some of the easiest block charge calls in this game. Usually those can, a lot of times, iffy and can go either way, but there have been some pretty easy ones to make in this one.
Yeah, they've been pretty clear tonight. Looks like we had a substitution into the game for Buffalo Island. Jesse Fry back in. I believe he replaced Teeter. Yes, he did.
Carmichael crossing with it for Buffalo Island. Mustangs lead 39-31. A little over 5 minutes left. Out to McFarland.
Looks like Buffalo Island may be content to try to run some clock here, Randy.
Might not be a bad decision. This is Carmichael, the jump pass to Walling.
You get a 4-out, 1-in offense. A lot of times you can look for, as we've pointed out, to lull the defense to sleep and find somebody on a backdoor layup.
Carmichael is the middleman at the free throw line. Now he comes out. Kick to Fry, and it got away from him out of bounds.
I think that was the idea there for Fry to cut to the basket, and pass got away from him. Coach Ballard's letting him know about it as well.
Emphatically. Here's Golson with it for Sloan-Hendrix. Eases to the top of the key. 3-ball on the way by Thompson. It's a miss, or by Stallings rather. I don't know why I keep wanting to call him Thompson, but nonetheless, the ball will go out of bounds, and BIC gets it back with 4:36 left.
Substitution for the Greyhounds. Dylan Decker out. Logan Dale back in at the 4:36 mark.
And Walling brings it ahead for Buffalo Island.
Coach
and a
Ballard,
timeout taken by BIC.
He wants to talk about it. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout, Randy.
So we'll step aside for a break. Back with more in a moment from EPC.
Tickets to the 2018 Ag Bash are on sale now. Support local children and families by attending Ag for Autism's Ag Bash, a night of food, fun, silent auction, and even a special performance by Barrett Baber of NBC's The Voice. Ag for Autism is an allegiance of Northeast Arkansas agriculture-related businesses dedicated to helping children and families affected by autism. Ag Bash goes down Monday, March 12th at ASU Centennial Hall. Purchase tickets or become a sponsor at agforautism.org.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
We're back here at the Michael Pierce Athletic Complex, which is the gym at East Poinsett County High School. 2A2 District Tournament, third place consolation game of the boys division, with Buffalo Island leading Sloan-Hendrix 39-31. BIC will have the ball as we return to play out of the Mustang timeout.
Randy, you pointed this out to me at the timeout, but I believe Sloan-Hendrix has yet to score here in the fourth quarter.
In fact, the only points that have been scored have been a basket from McFarland for BIC, where he got that little mid-range jumper off the glass a few minutes ago. Here he is underneath, and this time he scores off the glass with a layup.
I've got him for 9 points on the game. That puts the lead back at 10.
Steal by Walling after it got away from Dale, and his uncontested layup is there.
And the lead grows to 12 at the 4-minute mark of the fourth.
Walling with 15 points now. 6-0 start for BIC here in the fourth. Kick ball violation. We'll give it back to Sloan-Hendrix with 3:51 remaining. Golson to inbound from the baseline. Shot off the back iron is a miss. Fry the rebound, hands it to Walling, and he'll bring it ahead for the Mustangs. This is Carmichael. Across to McFarland, back to Carmichael, and now to Wieldy on the wing.
Mustangs had Teeter wide open underneath, but missed him before the defense was able to recover. There it is right there.
Fry all alone underneath, easy basket with a bounce pass from McFarland.
My apologies to him. I called him Teeter. That was Fry.
Fry with 6 second-half points. BIC leading 45-31. Jump shot off the glass is good for Sloan-Hendrix as Logan Dale gets his first basket of the game to get it back to 12.
Full court man-to-man defense now by Sloan-Hendrix.
Carmichael gives it up high for Walling.
Nice fake there by Carmichael.
Steal by Sloan-Hendrix. Runner, no. Rebound, Stallings. Fadeaway, no, but he may have been fouled.
Good drive here. You just got forced out a little bit, and Stallings come in for the board.
I believe it was Wilde who picked up that foul, his third. Team foul number 5. Both teams with 5 team fouls thus far in this half. Stallings makes the first free throw. He has 7 points now.
Substitution into the game. Schooley replacing Teeter. Fry. I get Teeter and Fry mixed up.
Awaiting the second free throw for Hunter Stallings. 2:35 remaining. He gets them both. Stallings has 8 points. Back to a 10-point game as Walling gets it to McFarland on the bounce pass. Splits a double team as he crosses and kicks it out for Story, now to Walling.
You see again, Randy, you got the 4-out, 1-in offense.
Schooley with it. Trying to steer clear of traffic. They get it to Wilde. He's open momentarily. Now goes baseline. Brings it back out to center circle for McFarland. 2 minutes remaining.
Mismatch here with Stallings trying to guard McFarland.
McFarland might have got away with an elbow there.
I believe he did.
No harm done, really, but he definitely swung that elbow
Yeah.
a bit. Here's Story with it. To Wilde. And they are working a lot of clock on this possession, if nothing else.
Yeah, you're under 2 minutes. If you're Sloan-Hendrix, you're going to have to start looking to foul to get the ball back here.
Walling has it. 1.5 minutes remaining. McFarland out high. Underneath to Carmichael on the cut to the basket and the foul. Well done.
And that's exactly what they want with that 1-in, 4-out offense. Layup good, a little bit of contact. I believe the foul was on Smith. And we've got a substitution in the game for Buffalo Island. So Wilde will go out. Drake Mitchell back in.
1 free throw coming here for Carmichael. He makes it.
Another substitution. Now I can say Noah Teeter.
Carmichael has 3 points. It's 48-35, a 13-point lead.
Teeter replaced Carmichael there. Sloan-Hendrix is going to have to speed up the offense a little bit here.
Golson over a double team gets it to go off the glass.
Tough shot. He got it to fall. We're approaching the 1 minute mark, though.
Golson with 5 with 1:06 left. McFarland will be fouled on the bump by Logan Dale. His 4th. Team foul number 7. So it's 1-and-1, or 1-and-1 opportunity here for BIC for Andrew McFarland. First free throw is good. He's in double digits now with 10.
4 out of 5 from the free throw line tonight for McFarland, looking to make it 5 out of 6.
Exactly what he does.
We got a full timeout.
So we'll take the break as well with 1:05 to play in the basketball game. BIC leads Sloan-Hendrix 50-37.
It's time once again for the 2018 ESA St. Jude Radio Cablethon. Saturday, March 3rd from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. You can watch live on Ritter Communications Tubetown, Channel 21 in Arkansas and Channel 11 in Tennessee. Or take the Cablethon with you. Watch via Facebook Live on the Tubetown Facebook page or listen to the audio simulcast on Thunder Country 96.3. Don't miss the 2018 ESA St. Jude Radio Cablethon.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
Buffalo Island Central trying to hang on and put the bow on a victory in the consolation game of the 2A2 District Tournament and take some positive momentum in the next week's regional tournament at Mark Tree. Right now the Mustangs leading Sloan-Hendrix 50-37 with 65 seconds left. Smith will bring it ahead for the team from Imboden. Out high to Dale, now over to Golson. Golson double teamed for Dale. Floater in the lane, got the roll. Dale with 9. 45 seconds left now.
There's an old school play, Randy.
Yeah, no doubt. How often do you see that? They run the baseline.
Yeah.
Walling has it. He'll be fouled by Logan Dale, and I believe that'll finish him off.
Good thing for him, because I think he may have got injured on that last foul there. I believe he got contact into what Gordon Soley would call the solar plexus.
So he fouls out with 34 seconds left with 2 points as we await his replacement. Or actually, we've already got him, don't we?
I believe Dylan Decker replaced him.
So Walling at the line for the 1-and-1. Makes the front end.
Got Walling for 16 points, Randy.
Very quietly, but he has. That's what I have him as well. About to be 17 if he makes this one. Unable to do so. I guess we jinxed him. Stallings the rebound. Outlet for Smith. Smith falls, keeps the dribble alive, finds Golson with a nice pass from his tail. Now Dale for 3, count it, and he's fouled.
Nice play there. Way to avoid the block on the initial 3 here and draw the contact.
That 3 put Dale in double digits with 12, with the free throw pending with 21.3 seconds left. Makes it.
And they do it again here, Randy. That's a nice move there. That kind of throws your defense off and allows you to get the ball in bounds rather quickly.
McFarland trying to work his way out of traffic, fouled on his way up the sideline with 15.9 seconds left.
Timeout by Buffalo Island here. I think McFarland thought he got fouled, but the whistle was for the timeout. Let's see, 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. 15 seconds left in this game as we prepare for another battle of the Greyhounds in the ladies' championship game between Marmaduke and Sloan-Hendrix.
And then, of course, the boys' championship game, their final game of the night, as we extend our wall-to-wall coverage of this event, having been pleased to bring you every game here from Lepanto in the district tournament. And the boys' championship game, of course, between Mark Tree and EPC, 2 teams located about 10 minutes apart from each other.
Big rivalry that's gone on as long as I can remember. And, you know, I mentioned this when I was talking with Andy Manus last night. It doesn't matter if it's basketball, football, baseball, or Chinese checkers. They both want to beat the other team.
It's pretty fierce. Here's Walling with it. He's fouled by Dale. That'll be the 3rd foul on Dale. 9th team foul on Sloan-Hendrix. We'll go back to the other end for more free throws. 13.8 seconds remain. Walling will be at the line alone as far as his teammates goes. They all drift back to the other end to set up for defense. Makes the first one.
I'll try not to jinx him this time.
Well, that makes both of us. And he makes them both.
There you go. We don't say a word, and he makes them both.
He's got 18 points to lead the Mustangs. They lead by 10. Smith gets the finger roll for Sloan-Hendrix. Now a timeout.
I believe it's going to be a full.
So we'll take a step aside and back with the finish from EPC in the district tournament in a moment.
Murphy Dental Care is an avid supporter of high school athletics. Murphy Dental Care is also proud to be a sponsor for coverage of the 2A2 district basketball tournament on Tubetown. Everyone at Murphy Dental Care hopes to see great games filled with sportsmanship, competitiveness, and fun for all teams involved. Murphy Dental Care wishes the best of luck to the Sloan-Hendrix Greyhound teams during their games in the tournament. Murphy Dental Care is located at 1031 West 3rd Street in Bowdoin, Arkansas.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
6 seconds left as we get ready to finish this one out. BIC will throw the baseball pass down the floor, and it'll go out of bounds off the feet of Logan Dale for Sloan-Hendrix. 4.6 seconds remaining now. Carmichael will inbound under the BIC basket. Mustangs lead. In play to McFarland, and he's fouled as soon as he catches the ball by Decker. His third. So McFarland to the free throw line with an opportunity to add on to the tally for BIC, which will win this game to pick up their 13th victory of the year and take positive momentum into the regional next week at Mark Tree.
Now they've done all they can do here. When you get to the point where you're in the consolation bracket, the best thing you can do is try to win the game in front of you and get ready for the next one. Free throw was good.
Second one a little off. Rebound to Smith. He'll heave it from 3/4 length of the court. It's a miss. And your final score, BIC wins it 54-45. We'll step aside, back with final numbers when we return.
Life doesn't always go as planned. So when a power surge affects your TV, or a breakfast mishap takes out your laptop, Guardware multi-device protection gives you peace of mind, knowing your devices will be repaired or replaced with just one call, and without breaking the bank. Protection you can trust. Guardware from Ritter. Enroll today to keep what matters most protected tomorrow.
No matter what kind of business you own or operate, you need to keep it connected. Ritter Communications delivers the fastest business internet speeds available at a price that won't slow you down. Ritter offers reliable 24-hour service with network monitoring, along with the scalable options your business needs to grow. And we do it all on our own fiber optic network. The choice is yours, and so is the savings. Connect to something better. Call or visit ritterbusiness.com today.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm home alone. Someone is trying to get in the back door.
Find a safe place like in a closet or under a bed, okay?
Okay.
Be very quiet and don't worry. Your home phone gave me your location.
Hurry.
Help is on the way.
Only a dedicated home phone can quickly pinpoint your address for emergency personnel. Cell phones can't. Keep your loved ones safe for less than 60 cents a day with a home phone from Ritter. Call today or go to rittercommunications.com.
Introducing Ritter Home Security. Ritter takes care of protecting what's most important to you, from threats like unwelcome visitors and fire, to making your life easier by putting the control of your home at your fingertips. Use the free app to shut the garage, lock the door, turn off lights, arm the system, and more. You can even turn back the thermostat to help save money on your energy bill. Plus, get a snapshot when your kids get home. It's smart, beautiful, convenient, and ready for your busy life. Ritter Home Security.
Until you've seen how fast it really is, some people's reaction to Ritter's 100 megabit internet might be like, 100 mega, huh? Here's how we describe it. Mega beautiful, mega fast, mega blast, mega party, mega Ritter. There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 100 meg internet speeds. In a word, that means mega fun. If you're not getting your high-speed internet from Ritter, you should. Call 888-336-4466 today. Only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
For your smartphones, tablets, phablets. For the browsers you carry in your trousers. Wowzers! For your big screens and small screens, short screens and tall screens, get speed that screams. From the top of your desk to the palm of your hand, it's the fastest internet speed in the land.
There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 100 meg internet speeds. If you're not getting your internet from Ritter, you should. Call 888-336-4466 today. Ritter Communications, right by you.
High-speed internet for every grown-up, grandparent, kid, teen, and in between. Ritter's got it. Every JPEG, MPEG, and GIF for the working mom or the working stiff, loaded in a GIF. Whether you're a blogger, gamer, or pixel tamer, don't be a slow-speed blamer. Don't waste your time waiting to load that page. Get Ritter high-speed internet. It's all the rage.
There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 100 meg internet speeds. Only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
Technology was supposed to make our lives easier. No one told us about the plethora of glitches, viruses, hackers, hundreds of passwords to remember, and getting all our tech to sync up. Introducing Tech Home. Technology made easy for you and your devices. Tech Home makes it easy to set up, protect, and enjoy your internet-connected devices anytime, anywhere. Security, password management, backup, and premium tech support. Get back in charge of your digital life now with Tech Home.
With so many great mega services available from Ritter Communications, it's hard to pick just one. Save a bundle with bundled services. Talk as much as you want, when you want, with unlimited long distance. Get the speed you need with up to 15, 30, 50, and even 100 megabits per second internet. Enjoy online bill pay and protect all your online data and devices with Tech Home and Guardware. With so many choices, options, and savings from Ritter, all you can say is, wow! Mega services, mega savings. That's Mega Ritter.
We welcome you back to East Poinsett County High School. Third place game is wrapped up in the boys division of the 2A2 district tournament, with BIC coming away with a 54-45 win over Sloan-Hendrix.
Yeah, quick look at the stats here for the game. You've got we'll start first with Sloan-Hendrix. On free throws for Sloan-Hendrix, 9 out of 11 for 81%. 2-point field goals, 12 of 21, 57% from the field in 2-point range. 3-point range, not quite as good, 4 out of 14 for 28%. 17 team fouls and 22 total rebounds on the game for Sloan-Hendrix. For the Buffalo Island Central Mustangs, they were 14 out of 17 from the free throw line. That's 82%. 17 out of 34 from 2-point range. That's exactly 50%. And 2 out of 9 from 3-point range for 22%. Fouls for Buffalo Island, 13, and 17 total rebounds unofficially for the Mustangs. This was a game of runs early on, Randy, but it seemed like after the halftime break, Buffalo Island came out and seemed to dominate the entire second half. There you see our players of the game. First for Buffalo Island, Cannon Walling with 18 points. Jacob Smith for the Greyhounds with 17.
All tournament team honors going to Jordan Dale and Jacob Smith from Sloan-Hendrix, and to Chase Carmichael for BIC. So that's the story on this one, as BIC gets the win, 54-45. So they'll have the third place seed going into the regional tournament next week at Mark Tree out of the 2A2 district. Marcus, I've enjoyed working with you guys here in the Tubetown crew again this week. I've enjoyed it. I'll get out of the way and make room for Andy Manus, who will have the call of the upcoming championship games here in just a bit.
Always a pleasure, Randy. You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
We'll step aside for a quick break, reset the feed, and be ready for the first of 2 championship games here from EPC. Another battle of the Greyhounds between the upstart Sloan-Hendrix Lady Greyhounds versus the heavy favorite Marmaduke Lady Greyhounds. We'll be back right after this.